Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to Assassin's Creed Odyssey. As you can see, we are checking out the Thasian statue.
Time to head back to Libya and Phidias to find out what all this means.
Alright. Yeah, I figured we would start with this one because we're not going to go and turn it in right away. Because it was one of the quests, one of the few quests that I actually had active. Because like as you can see, my my quest list is finally getting kind of small. Oops, way too far. And it was on this island here, which is Thassos, and there's only one other side quest on here. To be fair, this could turn into like a quest chain, but it's a fairly small island, so I doubt it. So I didn't quite get all the islands cleared. I got Thassos, Lemnos, and Chios cleared, and those are going to be the ones that we're going to do. This part, well, I say that's the ones we're going to do. As you can see, Lemnos doesn't actually have any quests on it. And this is the only thing I didn't get. There was one treasure that I don't know how to get to. It's behind a gate that I can't get past, so I'm assuming that some other quest will lead us there. And then we'll go to Chios, and then this here is the final cultist. If we go over to the cultist map, you'll see that I hunted down the rest of them. This is the last one before we get the ghost. I didn't kill her. I was over there. Like, if we look at the map, whoops. I was over there because like I cleared the place she's in, but thankfully she was off to the side, so I didn't accidentally kill her or anything, because I wanted to make sure that like I killed the last sage just in case. Oh fuck me, I missed another viewpoint. I do that so often with those. So yeah, we'll do this quest here. We'll go turn in the other one, which I'm assuming will send us to another place for treasure. Maybe that's that treasure I'm missing. And then we'll see what time it is, and we'll either... Because I would like to hunt the cultist and do the Ghost of Kosmos this part. But I don't want to start with it, you know? Like, because if I start with it, there's no way it's going to take an hour.
Seems to be going on
So, you know, it would be kind of lackluster to start with that, do that, and then go do, like, random side quests. I mean...
Idiot! I'll be back. You can't keep me away forever. I'll find a way in. You look strong enough. Can you help me?
Depends on what you need.
Information. My brother Solon has been missing for weeks. No one listens. They say he ran away, but he wouldn't leave me alone. He wouldn't. He knows I hate being by myself. Anyway, he was last seen training at this school. I'm sure it has something to do with his disappearance. Please, can you help me find out what happened to him?
I'll see what I can find out.
You're nicer than you look. Thank you.
Don't thank me just yet. My help doesn't come cheap.
What? You would demand drachmi from a child?
I guess we can work something out.
I don't have much, but I'll repay you with whatever I have.
That will do.
I think the trainers might know more about my brother's disappearance. But be careful. Rumor has it he can take out a Chimera with his bare fists. Or was it that he looks like a Chimera with bare fists? In any case, I'd take caution not to look for a fight.
I don't look for fights. They usually find me. Why are there so many young athletes training at this school?
You've never heard of this place? This school is what Thassos is known for. It was founded by Theogenes, the famous Olympian. Many others, like my brother, train here in hopes of becoming the next Olympic champion.
Your brother must have been gone for a long time.
Weeks. It's been weeks. He would never leave me alone for so long. He used to boast about future Olympic victories and adventures. He always said he'd make me the proudest sister in all the Greek world. But how can he do that when he's not even here?
I'll find out what happened to your brother.
Please hurry. It's been too quiet around here without him.
Alright, let's see. Now, I was here once before to get a thing, and it wasn't a restricted area, so... I am guessing, though, that I'm gonna have to beat the shit out of this guy. It's a big dude. But, I mean, I myself am an Olympic champion, so haha, bring it, bitch.
If you've come to enroll in my school, I'm afraid you're at least 10 years too late.
Shame. You must be the one training these athletes.
Have you not heard of me? I am Euthymos, Master Olympic Trainer. Under my charge, my student sees victories as easily as Thiaganasses sees the bronze statue of Thasos. Everyone has heard of me.
They say that you can take down a chimera with your bare fists.
These rumors, they are too kind, and all true.
I've heard other things, though. In particular, that students of yours have gone missing.
Missing? Nonsense! My students are champions! They fly towards adventure all the time! Under my wing, they will soar to great heights, like a hot-blooded Pegasus.
Do you remember a former student named Solon?
You think you can storm into my school and demand answers like an impertinent slave? You'll sooner be gutted like one.
Not if I cut the answers from your throat first.
Such pretty words. They almost scare me.
How about we put our skills to the test?
I'd rather not waste my time or my skills on the likes of a nobody.
Sounds like you're backing down.
Don't want work, Misthios.
Hold on, you seem familiar.
So do you.
I recognize you. You were in the Olympics. You're the champion, I'm sure of it.
Yes! You're looking at an Olympic champion!
Get back to your training!
You're amazing! Tell us, what do we need to do to be a true champion?
A power pose.
A true champion runs daily with the weight of 2 cows slung across the shoulders.
Doesn't sound impressive to me. So, an Olympic champion strolls into my school, steals my thunder, and dares to challenge me? The great Euthymos!
Does the great Euthymos accept this challenge? Or is he too afraid?
Afraid? Ha ha ha! Try sparring with my students first. We'll see if you are as strong as you say you are.
Since I'm the Olympic champion, shouldn't I train your students instead? I'm sure they agree that I'm better qualified.
Qualified? You dare challenge my position? You have the courage of a lion, Misthios. But you'll soon be slaughtered like a goat. Prepare yourself. Face me like the champion you say you are.
Oh, good. Now, hopefully that's get me past his students.
My loyal students! This Misthios has the nerve to challenge me! The great Euthymos! At my... our school! This is your last chance, Misthios. It can all end if you simply walk away.
Are you done talking?
Oh, we'll see what you are made of then, hmm? We'll fight like real champions! Child's play!
Alright.
How dare you challenge me?
Let's see. How good are you? Yeah, that's about right.
Taste the true might of my students!
You won't defeat our master,
My
Misthios!
master is harder!
For the master! Wait! Get out of our school!
Champion is made of.
Wow, I do fucking no damage in this fucking... in this gear. Hang on. Oh my god. Let's see, my warrior damage, 7,000-ish. And, yeah, there we go. To be fair, I don't actually know which one is like the 15,000. I've also been having a little bit of an issue with my little actions there, like my abilities and that. Like, I don't know if it's like my left bumper or what, but... That's a real kick. Okay, you need to focus on the one that's standing. Oh, that was bullshit. God, these guys take a lot of fucking damage for not having any armor or shit. Like, maybe the fucking soldier should train here.
All right. I yield. You've ruined my reputation. How will my students learn from me now?
You were ruined by pride. I had no part in it.
Fine. You've won. You are worthy. I'll tell you what I know. Keeping a school like this is expensive, but we receive a good lump of drachmi from this rich fellow to keep things running. He visits now and then, stinking of wine, frequently accompanied by strange men.
I assume they're not here to admire the training grounds.
I noticed that they tend to favor my star athletes, the ones who exhibit exemplary skills and performance. They watch them very closely.
Solon was one they looked closely at, I presume.
Oh, Solon. He was one of my greatest athletes. He stopped coming to class soon after the men came.
Yet you do nothing, even when you clearly know something isn't right.
This fellow has powerful allies and influence. I've tried to do something, Mystios. I've asked questions and I was told to stop for my own good and the good of the students. As much as I hate to admit, I am powerless.
A strong man like you shouldn't take orders from a drunk fool.
You're right. I've been weak for far too long. Thank you, Mystios. I may still have other strengths to hone.
I heard everything! How can you stand by while your students are being taken? All for drachmi?
How did you get in here? Is she your daughter?
Men like you are the worst. I can't rely on you. I can't rely on anyone. I'm going to save my brother.
Her brother? By Zeus, what have I done?
The little girl's brother is still
No
missing.
more cowering.
And so is my
I
reward.
am the master of this school. I need to act like one.
Alright, I was gonna say, are you gonna give me the next fucking quest here or what? Come on. Seriously? Am I not gonna get... Really? Is this like continued on a different island or something? Alright, that's fucked, but whatever. Let's see, did Lemnos get a quest? Oh, wait. Did it? It did. Tough love. Mikos. Hey, that is the right one. We'll go and do this one. Well, since we got a fast travel anyway, we'll go back here and turn in this quest, and then we'll go and continue that quest chain. So it did turn into a quest chain, and it actually took us to the island that didn't have any quests on it, so that's good. Ugh. I kind of figured, because I do believe that, I don't know how many of them, I don't know if it's all 4, but they are like the petrified islands is what they're called, so it makes sense that their quests would carry over between them, but Deimos is your long-lost sibling and now a servant to the cult of Kosmos. Incorrect. That is old knowledge, and man, there is a lot of blood and shit all over that that loading screen now. There's a lot of dead cultists, man. Only 2 left. Although, is shit, I should check how many pieces to the spear I have, because I don't know if like the ghost will give me the last piece to upgrade my spear, or if the last sage will give me the last piece. Like, I don't know if I'll be able to upgrade my spear before I go against the ghost or not. Not that it would make too much of a difference. I mean, it would boost my assassin damage again, but jaw hurts for some reason. Alright, where is he? He was... Yeah, the Olympic truce, whatever. There he is. I was gonna say, he was, like, right fucking next to it. The Olympic truce, which will not, for some reason, stop the bounty hunters from coming in and attacking me. Oh, look at the puppy. Okay. Alright, buddy. You're dead.
Phidias, I should have never doubted that you were in danger.
Skitale, huh?
Here it is, the Skitali. Now I can decode the messages. I will avenge you, Phidias. Rest assured of that.
Journey's End. It's in the ancient stronghold. Oh, fuck me. That's the, that's gonna be the chest. I was right. That does. Alright. Yeah, that's the fucking chest that's there. Alright, cool. Let's see. Do I have a fast travel? Not particularly. We'll go down here and do this quest first then. We'll do the tough love quest. Just because, like, it might take me somewhere that's a little bit closer to the ancient stronghold. Since I don't have a fast travel point at the ancient stronghold. I feel like they were kind of lax with viewpoints in the center of some of these islands. Like, they have viewpoints at pretty much every dock. Like, anywhere where you can call the Adrestia to, or, you know, dock the Adrestia at, generally there's a viewpoint, like, pretty close to it. But then they have islands like this. There's a few other ones where there's like some stuff in the middle and they just don't give you a viewpoint there. And you would think that with an island, right, the viewpoint in the, like a viewpoint in the middle of the island, granted, there's only so much they can do. It is, I'm assuming, based off of some kind of real geography. I doubt that it's 100% accurate geography, mainly because, you know, it wouldn't look the same now as it did back here when this takes place, but... Oh, that's not even the same? Alright. Who the fuck are you?
Mystios! And that looks like Varnavas' ship.
In fact, it...
Ah! That ship belongs to the Eagle Bearer now. Legendary Mystios, famed across the Greek world. I am just her humble servant.
Varnavas, you're back.
In the flesh, a little older, but not a bit wiser.
Miko sent me here to wait for your return. It's about Nileas.
Here we go! What has my nephew gotten himself into this time?
I think the trouble is real, Varnavas. You should go to him. Mikos told me not to return without help, and I mean not to.
I need to think. But one thing, I know my nephew. Ah, yes. He's fine, that much is certain. I'll be on the ship.
And you, Mystios? I need someone to go see about Nileas.
Why doesn't Varnavas think something is wrong with his nephew?
It's just, Nileas was a legendary nuisance growing up. He lied, he cheated, he brawled and broke things.
Some of us grow out of that.
Well, now Nileas is a serious athlete, training to be an Olympic champion. And what's more, he's family to Varnavas.
That is important. I'll help Varnavas' nephew however I can.
Nileas lives with his caretaker Mikos. Their house is just up the hill north of here.
So, I thought this was the same quest chain. I'm reasonably certain that that this quest wasn't here before, but I could have been wrong because it was underneath the viewpoint. But Mikos was the name that was on the one that the little girl gave us, right? I realized that her name was Ida or something. Ida, whatever. Probably pronounced something completely different. But I mean, like, that was the name that was on the quest when I went over it, right? Like, am I wrong about that? To be fair, it wouldn't be the first, like, I mean, it could very easily be a separate quest that will then tie into the other one. I mean, dude did say that he was training to be an Olympic athlete, so, and I mean, that seems to be what the guy who took the girl's brother was after, so could very easily be that he took this guy too. I don't think that we were, I mean, the guy didn't tell us who the guy taking the kids was, though. Oh god, Barnabas is already here. Oh, I didn't loot treasure here. I didn't realize apparently that this was an actual location.
I've seen this routine before. Gods, grant me Penelope's patience.
It's not just Nileas. There have been others. All promising young athletes turning up sick or missing. Something's not right in Thassos.
I did spar with an athlete trainer on Thassos. He told me there have been strange things going on. People choosing top athletes for a mysterious purpose.
Yes. I'd hope there might be clues to be found at the Champions Gymnasium on Thassos.
What goes on across Thassos is not my concern.
But I know my nephew. Oh, yes. He practically worships at the altar of Eria. A devotee of sloth and idleness he is.
Help me talk sense into him, Misthios.
Maybe you should be a bit easier on your nephew this time. He really does seem sick.
You're right. I guess I didn't want it to be true. He's not a boy anymore. I can see that.
He may be grown, but he still needs help.
There's only one way I know how. Let me know if there is any change in his condition. I'll be at the ship making offerings to Asclepius.
Give Varnava some time.
But our time may run out. I have more leads to follow up on. But with Nileas like this, I can't leave his side. Maybe you could help me.
Varnavas is like family to me. I want to do anything I can to help Nileas.
Thank you. You know, it's not often a beautiful and capable Misthios comes to this house.
They may have brought Nileas sickness, but the fates have brought us together.
I'd hate to get sick someday and think of all the fun I didn't have.
But first, there are those leads you mentioned?
Well, someone at the Champions Gymnasium must know something. Aitis was the last one to be with Nileas when he was well.
They were friends.
They were. If he doesn't know anything, you could talk to the doctor at the quarry.
If he's the local doctor, he's bound to know something. I'd like to have a word with that doctor at the quarry.
The Aliki quarry is at the southern point of Thassos. The doctor there is mixed up with the training athletes and the workers.
Sounds like a strange connection.
Yes, until you realize half of the workers are athletes who have given up on their training. Something's happened to them, and that doctor is the only connection I see.
The last person to see Nileas before he got sick was Aiti? Where can I find him?
He's an aspiring athlete too, but nowhere near as talented as Nileas. He trains alone on the outskirts of the Vineyard of Glory. You're sure to find him there.
I'll follow up on these leads and check back when I know what's going on.
Thank you, Misthios. And feel free to check back anytime.
Alright. And let me guess, multiple quests accepted. They're not just going to give me both locations in one quest. Yep, that's what I thought. Alright, let's see. Is there one... Because I know the quarry is not on this island, but I don't know... That's Journey's Ends. Find the secret room. We may as well, since we're over here, and apparently the other quests are going to take us back to fucking Thassos. Yeah, they are. Well, at least the quarry is, like, right fucking there. Alright. If I get up here, I think I can get a straight enough shot to use Phobos here. So the fucking ancient place there, when I first came across it, or ancient stronghold, I almost didn't want to go through it because there was 21 cultist guards. Because whenever there's cultist guards, or well, most of the time, when there's cultist guards, like that's the objective to complete the location. And there was fucking 21 of them there. And it was called Ancient Stronghold, and I'm like, oh, should I do this? Like, what are the odds that, like, the ghost isn't here or something, right? But I was very careful as I went through, and I killed people. Because, you know, I don't think that, like, I'm pretty sure the ghost is going to have, like, a whole big deal with her. And, like, and everything, you know? Like, it's not going to be, like, the regular people, right? It's right there is where the secret... Oh, fuck off, wolves. Like, it's not going to be like the regular cultists and that where you reveal them and then they're just on the map. Like, it's going to be a big deal. Especially since that she was a part of the game. Like, a part of the main quest, right? So, odds are all these guys have respawned. But there wasn't all that many people. Did the fucking wolf really follow me all this way? The wolves in this game are getting more and more on my nerves as I progress. Because, like, they just keep fucking coming. Alright, let's see. Oh, whoops.
I haven't crossed half the world to give up now.
Okay, so we got symbols here, and we should have the puzzles in the inventory. Okay, Daughters of Artemis boots. Oh yeah, I also found the Gorgon disc, and I've also got a couple of, I think, yeah, I got 3 pieces of Daughters of Artemis gear. Don't know where I got them from. 21, and I'm pretty sure the quest is for 22, so the last stage will give me the last piece, so I can upgrade before I do it. Oh yeah, in the order, okay. The Scutali stick is an encryption method that Phidias used to decode the secret messages. The symbols look like they represent a way to access something hidden. Okay, so we got a weird crystal spear looking thing. Lion, I guess. A lioness and an eagle.
The Scutali message told me to find a secret room in the stronghold in Limnos.
So that would be this one.
So, that's where I should go. Maybe if I press here.
Boom. And then the weird lion one. This thing. And then this thing. And then it was the bird, right? And there's no other birds to see? No. And the bird. Hey, there we go. That wasn't that bad. I was hoping for like an actual puzzle. Did it not? Okay. I was like, did it not actually open? Also, loading screen for that? Really? I can see the chest on the other side of the door. How is there a loading screen for that? Wow. Alright. The Atlantean blade, eh? That sounds fucking good. It's like daggers. Let's check those bad boys out right now. Man, I gotta sell all this shit again. Hunter weapon? Really? Armor penetration? That's pretty good. Okay, well, I mean, if they're Atlantean daggers, let's go. Or if they're hunter daggers. Got 19% damage there, 17 there. For tame beasts. I mean, but that would increase it. Yeah, because, oh, it is also 19. So I could actually replace either of them with it. So this has the animals. I still don't use animals very often, even with that. Oh, but this lowers it. Why? Oh, because it... Right, because the 100% damage. So technically then, this, if I put the 100% damage thing on this one, that would still be just as good. Oh my, look at that. That's a cool fucking dagger. That'll work. I got the Atlantean blade and fucking Heracles' mace. And now my hunter gear isn't... Well, I mean, to be fair, I put the 25% health cap on it because if you're using a bow, or at least if I'm using a bow, I'm not fucking in the fray. I am as much out of the fray as I possibly can be. I'm wondering how long, though, this quest chain is going to be, though, because, like, like I said, I did want to finish the cult off in this part, but, you know, I don't want to leave this quest undone and pick it up next week. So hopefully we can get this. So hopefully this quest is done with enough time for us to go and kill the lead cultist, go get rid of the ghost and the cult for good until we have to do the Legacy of the First Blade and hunt down the Order of Ancients, which I've already got one kill in, and I have no idea how many there are. And I think that amulet has something to do, like, I think that's a different Order of Ancients person, because I'm pretty sure I picked that up and it was like clue for Order of Ancients nearby, or Order of Ancients clue nearby, just like not that you've probably seen it in the videos, but when you're near a clue for the cult, it's like cultist clue nearby.
This worker should know where to find the doctor.
Yeah, you would think. Hey, how's it going?
I don't know anything. Don't ask me anything.
It's always good.
What?
No, no. Please leave. We don't want any bother.
I don't want any trouble. I just want some answers.
To what? Questions?
Your friend looks hurt.
He's very sick. Mind fog took over. We need the doctor.
I was told I would find the doctor here.
The doctor is gone. He's been captured.
Captured.
Sorry. Words are tough. My memory, my mind is a fog. Most days. Soon I might become
isn't
like
that her
him if the
brother?
doctor doesn't return.
Salon? Like, that's her brother,
Soon,
right?
some men took the doctor away towards the mines. North of here. He's been gone for a long time.
Did something happen to you? Something that brought you to the quarry?
I don't remember. I just know that the doctor saved us and cares for us here. But without the doctor making the medicine, it's hard for us to get better on our own.
Tell me about the doctor.
He's a good man. He makes the medicine and cures us from our sickness.
You're cured.
The doctor says it takes time, which is why we need him back soon.
I'll look for him.
Bring him back, please. They brought him north, towards the mines.
Hey, step away from him, Misthios.
This doesn't concern you.
We'll see about that.
Okay, well, I don't want to be doing that in this gear. That's for fucking sure. Boo! Oh man, that looks like you took a lot of fucking damage from that. Here, give me your shield as well. Because I do believe that I have the, Oh, there we go. Yeah, look at how fucking weak the soldiers are in comparison to the fucking, like, naked athletes that I had to fight earlier. You big boy. Aw, it sucks to be you. Boosh. Oh, that's a shame. It's a real shame. Goodbye. Alright, and north we go. We got a dude there, but I don't fucking care. Alright, so... See, now this seems like it would be a quest for a cultist, right? Like, the way that this is playing out, it would seem like the cultists were trying to do something here, but it's not, which is... You know, it's not a bad thing. It's just odd, right? It's just like the way that they ended the Odyssey thing without having to end the cultist thing first. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It was just surprising. Oh, but yeah, like, I think when I was looking at my clues in that, I said I got the Gorgon disc. Okay, so when we looked at the quest, right, it said that the one was on Kithra Island, which it wasn't. The quest for it was on Kithra Island, but the creature itself, the Cyclops, was not. And then it said that the other one was on Lesbos, right? Which, probably, on Lesbos. I mean, I haven't... I think that's the only place I have left to do is Lesbos, and I haven't found the lair on the other 3 islands, so it's probably on Lesbos, but... Got the Gorgon disc, not on Lesbos. I think I got it on Lemnos, wherever the fuck we just were with the ancient stronghold. I didn't get it in the ancient stronghold. It just so happened to be that, you know, that's where I got it from. It was the same island. Now I wonder, do I have enough? That doesn't matter anyway. Left. I was going to say, do I have enough?
I think I'll find more than silver in here.
Yeah. I was going to say, in this, I don't think I'll have enough assassin damage to not have to critical assassinate everyone. Fuck it. Let's just switch it up. Yeah, working on it. Okay, now when I let you out, run to the left and go up the ladder. Do not run out the front.
Follow me. I know their secret exit.
Or right, I guess. Not left. His right, my left. What the fuck? Alright. Sure, why not? That was something. Alright, Doc. What the fuck do I have that's marked there? Alright, Doc, what do you got to say? Ugh. Like, falling
Finally,
asleep
I'm
already.
free. I knew they couldn't hold me for long.
No thanks needed.
Yes, yes. Many thanks for saving me. But I must get back. My pets are waiting for me. Did they say?
Not sure what pets you're talking about.
No, no, my pets are not animals. They speak, although a little slowly.
You're referring to the workers at the quarry.
Yes, yes, my pets. I care for them, feed them my medicine, and in turn, they help me with my research. I have a real bond with my pets. You look strong. Yes, yes. I can never have enough pets. You could join my family? It'll be a significant contribution to my research.
I won't be your test subject.
How about post-mortem arrangements?
No.
A great loss for research advancement. The medicine I make is quite delicious, you know.
Tell me about this medicine.
Ah, the medicine. I feed it to my pets when my special tonic produces, side effects. Sometimes it's too strong.
Side effects? Like forgotten memories?
Oh, yes, you know it. My pets, it's my fault, yes, yes.
Yet, you still feed them the tonic.
I had no choice. I was forced to do it, but I will right my wrongs. I always right my wrongs, yes.
The people who captured you, who were they?
It was that fellow with the eye patch. He was taking orders from this other bald man. They wanted my tonic and forced me to create more.
Malaka.
I had no choice. They threatened to kill my pets.
Then they caged you.
Well, they refused to let me return to my pets, so I poisoned a few of them. Yes, yes. No one can keep me away from my pets. Yes, yes.
Your pets must have a history.
I don't know and I don't need to know. I just know that I was made to feed them my tonic in a strange cave similar to this one. If it fails, I get to keep my pets and care for them.
This tonic must be special.
Yes, yes, it makes my pets so strong. But like I said, the side effects can be rather dire. It was perhaps a miscalculation on my part. My poor pets.
I need the medicine you mentioned. Give it to me.
What? Whatever for. I'm not obliged to. I will do no such thing. No, no.
I need the medicine for someone I know. He's afflicted with the consequences of your tonic.
What? It cannot be.
You wouldn't forsake a pet, would you?
I cannot abandon my pets. I'm afraid it'll take time to make. Yes, yes. First, get rid of those Malakas who kept me away from my pets. They're at the fortress just on the road.
I'll get rid of them. I expect the medicine when I return.
Yes, yes. It'll take time for me to gather the ingredients. You might want to look around Thasos City first. I hear that strange things are happening there. Yes, yes.
The medicine could be helpful to Nileas. First, I should deal with the doctor's captors.
Alright, so we're just gonna go and deal with the cultist at this point. Now, where the fuck did I leave her? Oh, that gold mark is probably the creature lair. So I'm guessing also that we're gonna be fighting Medusa since it's the Gorgon disc. But yeah, we'll go and we're gonna kill this bitch. We're gonna deal with the cultist because at this point it still might take longer than like we might end after an hour doing it, which is unfortunate. I did not expect a quest chain like that of that size because I mean, in all seriousness, I'm not even sure if we'd be able to finish that quest line in an hour. So that's why I'm switching over. Even with this even with the cultist dead, we still have the whole Atlantis thing to deal with, so. And I mean, we can't even do the one DLC without doing the rest of the Atlantis stuff, which is a neat way to do it. Since that DLC is called The Fate of Atlantis, it wouldn't really, so I'm assuming it changes something about Atlantis. So it really wouldn't make too much sense if, although, come to think of it, like, I haven't got kicked out of the Animus for anything in a huge amount of time. But, like, the last time that I got kicked out of the Animus was when, what's-her-face, I don't remember her name, but when she was in Atlantis, right? Like, she had just found Atlantis. And then she went back into the Animus, so, oh, that's a bear. I still think that animals are way too hostile in this game. Like, I realize that wild animals will attack people in real life, but I feel like they're a little quick on it. Just for, like, the instantaneous, like, I'ma fuck you up, you know? There we go. It's so nice that you can do that, where you can just keep running, and, like, he'll just catch up. And I'm pretty sure she, like... And it just looks like she automatically jumps on it. I don't know, because, like, I do hit the Y button. But at the same time, I feel like the animation starts before I hit the button. But yeah, it's so nice that you can do that. There's a few games where you can call your horses and that, and they'll be... Well, just like in this one, when, like, you call Phobos, but, like, you're not ready for him or something, and he, like, runs past you, and he, like, runs in circles and whatnot. Like, if you don't get on Phobos immediately, he's a real prick. Now, we shouldn't have any issue killing this cultist, because last time I was here, like I said, she was off by herself. With, like, 0 guards around. Yep. Confirm cultist kill. Well, the body's gone, so I feel like the cultist is dead. Okay, just gotta confirm that kill. Alright, let's see if I was correct. And the cultist is...
You've seen it yourself. The future belongs to us.
Yep, that's exactly what I thought.
Old gods and new be praised.
And it just says continue your Odyssey. Oh. So, but my Odyssey is done. Maybe I just need to upgrade. Like, maybe if I go here and I upgrade this, then it'll... Like, I just need to upgrade my spear. Or maybe I'll get another quest here right away. All clues discover. Yeah, already did that. A fresh start. Boom. Enter the cult of Kosmos' lair. I don't know where that is. Oh well. It is way over there in focus. Alright, so we will go and upgrade the spear first at the Ancient Forge. And then we'll go and fuck her up. But I totally called that, like, fucking almost immediately. Like, when I think the first time I actually looked at the cultist clues for the ghost, I was like, it's that chick. I never remembered her fucking name. But I knew it was her. And once again, not because of, like, the clues. Well, yeah, because of the clues. But mostly because it's like, she's a female and she's involved in Athenian politics. It's like, all right, that's one person. Like, we've only come across that one person. And it's not going to be somebody we haven't come across. Because, like, it just can't be, basically. Because, like, nothing that's, like, none of them has been somebody that we haven't come across, right? Like, any of, like, the just, like, out there cultists, like, any of them that has, like, a quest chain tied to them and whatnot, I mean, like, you come across them at some point, more often than not, like, and if it's going to be, like, a big important one, it's going to be somebody that you've had interactions with, and she was the only fucking one that made sense. Yeah, I'm not going to fucking track the quest. I need to go and shove my spear in a socket. It's not... Like, I don't need to track that. Alright, final spear upgrade. 22. Like, that's still a giant fucking jump. From, like... What was it? Like, the last upgrade, I think, was, like, 8? Ooh, shiny. Alright, spear fully upgraded. Achievement. Legacy restored. Upgrade your spear to tier 6, which... Oh, whoops. Go to inventory. What does that give us, actually? Where's the fucking spear? Oh, right, that's in abilities, not... 10% health gain per adrenaline spent. Alright, so nothing Maximum adrenaline segments. Nothing important then. I thought it increased my assassin damage as well, but I guess not. Whatever. Alright. Aspasia. Oh, the Sanctuary at Delphi. Really? They're like... Ow, fuck. They're like literally at the Oracle, right? Like that's where the Oracle was, correct? Ugh. Oh, well, duh. I guess that is kind of where, yeah. Duh, that is where we did infiltrate them rather early on. At this location. Like, I guess we knew where it was the entire time. I mean, there's not really... I mean, I guess Deimos would be the only reason, or Alexios, whatever, would be the only reason why you wouldn't have wanted to just, like, bust in there and just fucking murder all the cultists while they're there, but... Not to mention, that would make the game significantly shorter. Ugh. But I mean, outside of Deimos, none of these guys really posed much of a threat. Back then they may have, though. I'll admit, you know, I've gotten, like, significantly stronger, both, you know, stat-wise and actual combat-wise. Although I do still get my ass kicked every once in a while. I have died a couple times, but... That's mainly if I pick too big of a fight and don't change into my warrior gear. Because that's happened a few times where I've just been like, I'm still in my assassin gear. It's like, it's fine. And then, like, I just get my ass kicked because, like, I have, like, no health, no armor. I mean, I got some health and armor, but not nearly as much. Like, not nearly enough to be in open combat with, like, an entire fort or something. See, now, it says this, but I've never seen her do anything. It's like, after taming an animal, just stand near them. But I've stood near, like, a few of the different kind of animals, and she doesn't seem to actually do anything with them. I am going to stay in this equipment, by the way. Just because, like, then I can open up with my, hero strike. Oh, that was weird.
Kassandra, it was never supposed to be like this. Decades ago, a group of people gathered together to uphold a theory which they believed could control the universe. That the world functioned in equal parts, order and disorder. But some fell lovingly into the wicked arms of chaos, and the cult of Kosmos was born. They abused their power, casting the Greek world into eternal war. One you were created to stop. In destroying the cult, you have done what I could not. You are a hero, but this imbalance comes with a price, my child. For without chaos, there is supreme order, a loss of progression and freedom. But there is still hope. Hope in you. Hope in the future you will bring. We must fix the mistakes of the past. Use the staff. Repair the rift in the universe. The world depends on you, Kassandra. You need to be the hero again.
Is it just me, or is that, like, a little out of place?
So, you've seen it too, then. It's beautiful, isn't it? What are you doing here? You killed the last member of the cult. Well, just about. What? It's true. I was their leader, but only for a moment, it seemed. When your brother came along, it changed everything we were aiming for. You agreed with them? The fucking cult? The powers that be in the Greek world weren't doing things the right way. The cult just wanted a clean slate.
By way of corruption! Dirty drachmae! They killed people in a war they made themselves!
Fueling war was one of the methods, yes. But it was controlled. Until suddenly it wasn't. And then I didn't like what we were doing anymore.
I thought Demos was on your side.
Not in the way we hoped. As you know, he's impossible to control. He worked his way to the helm, and then he held even more sway than I did.
Malaga, so you were after us?
Not you, your bloodline. People like Leonidas, like you, have always posed a threat. Then we met and you surprised me. You were nothing like Demos.
Why not just use me? I was in the palm of your hand.
You made me optimistic that you could help me bring down the cult that had become so corrupt. And you did, albeit unknowingly.
You're all the same. Selfish and fucking destructive.
It was different in the beginning. It wasn't about destruction. It was about redirect.
I just don't understand. What about this pyramid? How does it work? Why does the cult have it?
I've been trying to figure out all of that myself. It's as much of a mystery to you as it is to me. This pyramid has been worshipped by the cult for decades, and we have used it to replace the Oracle of Delphi, the most trusted person in all the Greek world. Using the people's reliance on a pantheon of dead gods would help to reshape humanity in our favor. The pyramid holds a mysterious power to see into time, but only certain people can activate it. People like Demos, and the ones in your bloodline.
But you've seen something too.
I don't know how or why, but it did show me something.
What did you see?
I saw you. In the vision, you destroyed the pyramid and you destroyed the cult. I saw what would come after.
After the cult?
We will be replaced by a new kind of order. Control under the reign of a philosopher king. There will be a movement away from the old gods towards rational society, built in a kingdom by the people, for the people. And I must find someone to lead them. But I couldn't achieve any of this with the cult and their chaotic regime. So I let them carry out their plans, and let the time of the cult of Kosmos come to an end on its own.
Wait. Did Pericles know?
I wanted to protect him, so I kept him in the dark. He would have had his own opinions, but he was never supposed to die. That is the truth.
He trusted you, and in the end you didn't protect him. Maybe he would be alive if you'd stopped them.
Gods know I would have if I could. When Demos killed him, I knew the original cause was lost. I had to retreat.
So, what happens now?
We shift focus. We steer towards a new republic under one supreme rule. A dream I'll make a reality.
But it is still a dream. One that isn't realistic.
Abandon what you know and just imagine. Forget democracy. No more blue and red. Just citizens working for a greater good.
This is crazy. It won't work, Aspasia. It didn't work.
It's not crazy. It's enlightened. Once people in Athens get wind of this, they'll come to know they've wanted it all along. Even you.
I'm not sure.
You've spent your whole life thinking for yourself. Let go. What I plan will require you to trust me. Come with me. This future's not a dream.
I mean...
You should go. Lead your new republic.
I won't be the leader. We need someone with the knowledge of a philosopher and the wisdom of a king.
That's a tall order these days.
I couldn't have done this without you, Kassandra. You're doing the right thing.
I always try to do what's right.
Then we're after the same thing.
Kassandra, there is much left to do now.
Kassandra!
A storm is coming. I can weather any storm.
All right. I mean, I don't know if I should have let her go or not, but I mean, I killed everyone else. And she didn't seem like a bad person at any point when I talked to her. And like Kassandra said, I mean, she had many opportunities to, like, send me to my death, kill me herself. I mean, use me to do something other than kill the rest of the cult. So, I mean, I'll let her go. But yeah, that vision there that you had, Aspasia's circlet, which I'm assuming is the rest of the demigod's armor. Yeah, defeated. Alright, look at that. The cult is done. But yeah, I don't know. That seemed like really out of place, right? Like, it showed me a lot of shit that I'm assuming happens during the Atlantis... Yeah, the demigod set. During the Atlantis quest. So, I mean, that's fucking weird as shit that they showed me all that. But, you know, whatever. Next time we'll finish with the Doctor's Pet. Find and kill the Doctor's captors. Apparently I've already got 1 out of 2. Somehow. So we'll do that next. In between, I'll probably go and finish off Lesbos. I'll get that last viewpoint on Achaia. But I'll go and finish off, or get everything on Lesbos. And next week we should be able to finish up everything that's not DLC. Because there's not all that much left. So if I... untrack, there we go. Because yeah, like there's that quest chain there, which I can't imagine has too much more. And then we got 4 quests here, which may or may not lead into chains. And then we got 2, 3, 4 quests here currently, but I haven't unlocked these last 2 areas down there yet, so there might even be more than that. Once again, which may or may not be chains, and then not to mention all the Fate of the Atlantis stuff. We'll have to kill that guy and then go back to Atlantis and I'm assuming do some stuff there. So yeah, we probably won't get to the DLC next week. But I think we'll be able to finish, once again, depending on how many of those side quests lead into chains, how many of them, because like I said, I've got a bunch of quest items already, so some of those quests might just be talk to the person, give them what I already have, and then that'll be done. So depending on how fast all those go, we should, I think we'll be able to finish up, but it'll probably take all 3 days next week. So thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you on Monday.